I started getting millions of views with my shorts when I realised the real key to going viral. It didn't require crazy editing skills or expensive software, all I did was pay attention to one metric, and today you will learn how to get those results for your own channel. Chapter 1. What is the key? The key is called choice to view rate. This is the metric you really need to pay attention to. You can find your video's choice to view rate under video analytics and engagement, but what actually is it? Well, this metric tells you how many viewers decided to stay and watch your video instead of swiping further. Anything under 70% is not great, and that's a sign of a bad hook. And if you don't know what a hook is, it's basically the first few seconds of the video in which you aim to stop the viewer from scrolling. People who consume short form content want to keep swiping in order to find something that will trigger a quick dopamine release. To achieve that dopamine release, the viewer has to be entertained, and the first step in doing that is creating a good hook. Chapter 2. How do you hook the viewer? Now this is where it gets interesting. I've achieved some very good choice to view rates amongst a lot of my videos, so I'm going to list what works best for me. It's important that the hook provides context to the viewer so that they know what they're watching. Let me show you a few examples. Here's a video I made for MindLab.
Did you see the alpinist? He was using ice picks and climbing on icicles.
Have you ever heard of the alpinist? Immediately the first sentence tells the viewer what the conversation will be about. Here's another example, but this time from a commentary video.
This man pulls a girl off the treadmill and you won't believe what happens next.
From the first few seconds, you know you're going to watch a video about a man who's going to learn a lesson. Now, let me show you the first couple seconds of Max Fosh's popular shorts and see if you notice a pattern.
I tricked a country into thinking they'd land. I technically became the richest man in the world. I broke into the International Security Convention and even I hired a private investigator to follow me.
Did you notice anything? I did this, I did that. Straight away he introduces the topic of the video. Now okay, we've established that you need to provide context so that the viewer knows what they're going to watch, but what makes a great hook is making the viewer crave an answer. You need to give the viewer a reason to keep watching. For example, in the Max Fosh shorts, his hooks are so extreme it instantly makes you think, how did he do that? In the commentary video, why did it perform so well? Simply because it was left on a cliffhanger just before the climax, which leaves the viewer guessing. Did he get beat up? Did he get pulled off the treadmill? The example before that, the question, have you ever heard of the alpinist? This encourages the viewer to keep watching as they want to find out who or what the alpinist is. So now you know to provide context and give a reason to keep watching. Keep an eye out for those two things in the videos I'm about to show you.
Can you slice a bullet with a katana?
Yes, sir.
See, 3 seconds is all it took. You know the video is going to be about a bullet getting sliced by a katana, and your reason to watch is to find out if it's actually possible.
Guess the gift and you win it.
A motorcycle? I can open it?
Of course. It's actually 100 iPhones.
Sorry, Jake.
Again, within a few seconds you provided with the context. A man is trying to guess gifts in order to keep them. Your reason to watch is to find out if the man guesses any of the gifts correctly. Also, with the first gift, you was probably like, well that's easy, it's a motorcycle. Since it wasn't, you'll be more inclined to see if there's anything else in the video that will surprise you. Chapter 3. Optimizing your hooks. Okay, so you know to provide context, you know to provide a reason to watch the video, but there is still a few things you can do to make that hook even better. Watch the first seconds of these videos I'm about to show you and see if you notice what they have in common.
If I give you $100, would you go to Paris to get me a baguette?
This is Spock, my dog that we bought from the pound for $100.
This teacher said that this kid wouldn't be able to do push-ups with him sitting on his back.
Did you notice anything? If not, I'm slightly worried, but you should have seen the use of a zoom in or out effect. This can be fast, it can be slow. You can also use this effect to shift the viewer's focus onto something like Ryan did with his dog. Now let's do this again. See if you notice anything common amongst these videos.
A fan threw a bag of Takis right at Billie Eilish.
This is pufferfish, the most poisonous fish in the world.
This girl caught on camera playing an imaginary hopscotch on the tiles.
You should have noticed that in the first couple seconds there were both circles and arrows. These are used to make you focus on something. You will also notice the coloured red. This is because red stimulates energy and therefore grabs your attention. Now let's do this game one more time. See if you notice anything here.
Are you subscribed to Mr. Beast?
No. Darn.
What's your biggest red flag in a woman?
I got a lot of red flags.
PC tip I wish I knew sooner. Part 19.
Within the first few seconds, you should have heard the use of a sound effect. This is also used to grab your attention. So all these tricks like zoom-ins, arrows, circles, sound effects, do you have to use all of them? No. But you can try them out and see what difference it makes to your video's choice to view rate. If it helps increase it amongst the majority of your videos, then keep on doing it. Chapter 4, Key Takeaways. Let's quickly summarise how to make a killer hook. Give the viewer context, introduce the topic, give them a reason to keep watching, make them crave an answer. Add some editing tricks, zoom-ins, arrows, circles. Also, bear in mind that once you get a good choice to view rate, you also have to have a good retention rate. Making the viewer crave an answer at the start and revealing the answer at the end is a great way to structure a short. Let me know if you'd like me to make a video on how to achieve a high retention rate. Also, if you want to take shorts seriously, you can get direct help from me, along with a banger course, weekly calls, killer niches and more, all for $39. Don't waste time and join the group through the WAP link in the description.